Cooking with Kyle has returned after the little hiatus, 4.5 years or so since we last cooked you corn dogs in the United Kingdom. Today we're going to do something even more special. And admittedly, I did first see this on Corey B on Facebook, and yes, I am stealing it from him, but he's got 5.3 million followers, and I have, well, you. And so my guess is that Corey's going to be just fine with it because I'm not actually doing anything to infringe on him. I'm just really curious if this works. He cooked crab with a K in an air fryer, and it came out to these little crispy crab chips. I'm dubious. I love myself some crab with a K, but I have never actually thought about frying it or cooking it or doing anything like that. So I'm really curious as to how this is going to turn out. I saw him do it. I'm not convinced that it's going to work, so we're going to go ahead and give this a whirl right now and see if it does. So we have all of our tools here. Of course, the air fryer is the most important thing. We've got a little pepper, a little salt, a little olive oil. For you from Kansas City, you know Joe's fry seasoning, and we'll be using that afterwards. We need a bowl to mix it all in. And of course, since we're going to be dealing with high temperatures, we need to be able to stay hydrated. So that is where the Jagged Mountain beer, we're going to go with a German Pilsner this time around. We've got a beer glass that was gifted to us by the Camden Town Brewery. They just didn't realize they were gifting it to us. And of course, an excellent knife because we're dealing with very sensitive and flimsy fish or crab substitute fish-like materials. Actually there it says Alaskan pollock. That's the very first ingredient. So go ahead and ignore these cornstarch and all the other mononucleotides because the first thing it says is Alaskan pollock. So we're dealing with actual fish. It is somewhat gentle fish, so we're going to go ahead and use a very sharp knife to make sure that we cut this appropriately. And so let's go ahead and get started. Now, Corey commented that he did not make enough, and he was sad that he did not make enough. We are not going to make the same mistake. As you can see, we have 6 fresh crab with the K legs out here ready to be cut up for our wonderful crab with the K chips. All right, step 1 is complete. Step 2, complete. All right, for step 3, we have added olive oil, salt, and pepper, and now we shake. And step 3, complete. For step 4, we have added our lovely future crab chips with a K to the air fryer basket. And the instructions that Corey was going off of were 350 degrees for 15 minutes. He only cooked for 12 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and split the difference. And we're going to do 13 minutes and then see if we want to do a little extra. He didn't want his 2 done, but he did get a good crisp out of him, so we're going to see what happens here. Step 4, going into the air fryer. So yes, as we're anticipating our crab with the K chips, 13 minutes can feel like a lifetime. So what can we possibly do to pass the time? Oh yes, step number 1. Suddenly 13 minutes doesn't seem all that long. It's done, it's done, let's see. Oh, I think we need another minute. Okay, the buzzer has gone off again. We're at 15 minutes now. Let's see what we have. Oh yes. Oh, very yes. Okay, so we have transferred to a bowl. We are shaking a little Joe's fry seasoning on top because, oh, and the Joe's just smells so good. Yes. If you are not a fan of this delightful concoction, you are wrong. That's just all. You're wrong. Anyway, let's see what we have here, shall we? As you can see, very nice and crunchy. Wow. Wow. Whoever did this and came up with this as an idea is a friend of mine. crab with the K chips in the air fryer. All right, well, that is a wrap on this edition of Cooking with Kyle.